everybody and welcome to another start of another new weekly reading vlog. And this week it is week 2 of the BELIEVATHON Journey to a Stronghold, a middle grade readathon organized by Gavin over at How to Train Your Gavin. It is a 2-week long readathon in which you only read middle grade books. And with these middle grade books you go on a sort of journey to the stronghold. And yeah, you visit different sort of places that are inspired by middle grade books. So last week during the first week of the readathon I only finished one book, and that was A Pinch of Magic by Michelle Harrison, which I really loved. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, but I still need 4 books to read before I finish the readathon. And I only have this week left, so that is going to be interesting. Don't know if I'm going to manage it. But yeah, I read this book for the Poacher's Pocket Inn, which was to read the challenge was to read a first book in a series. And now I'm going over to Baba Yaga's house, and for this the challenge is to read a book that features a family relationship. And for this again I have just chosen the book the entire challenge was based on, and that is The House with the Chicken Legs by Sophie Anderson, which is about a young girl named Marinka, and her grandmother actually is Baba Yaga, who is a figure from Russian folklore, I believe. I don't know too much about it, but it's a middle grade version of that, and she lives in a house with chicken legs, and every so often her house stands up and moves to another spot. That is all I know about it, and apart from that I know that it has a lot of very positive and raving reviews. It has been on my TBR for a while. I've owned it for a while now, but I still have not read it, and since it's basically the perfect book for the Baba Yaga challenge, I'm going to read it because it's like the book that inspired the challenge, so there's nothing that can go wrong with that. I haven't started it yet. Like, I literally finished A Pinch of Magic this morning, so I still need to start this one. I'm going to do that tonight before I go to sleep, and hopefully I can make a bit more progress during the week, and hopefully I don't know if I can manage to finish all 5 books, but I can try. I don't know. In any case, I want to finish this one since it's the second book of this entire readathon and this challenge and everything. Wish me luck. Then also, as always, I am listening to an audiobook, and I'm still continuing with my Harry Potter audiobook reread, and I'm now on to Deathly Hallows. I'm about a third into the audiobook, and I think I'm going to finish this one. I'm actually pretty sure about it. And then I finished another Harry Potter reread, the second one in a year's time. I still really love Harry Potter. That has not changed since the last reading vlog, since my last update and everything. Really love it, and I really love Deathly Hallows. I think it's such a wonderful ending to the series, so I'm going to enjoy my final book of this latest reread. And then something else really exciting, I'm going to do an unboxing because I received this package in the mail this afternoon. It is from Waterstones, and this package has been sent to me by my wonderful friend Ashleigh over at A Frolic True Fiction. So if you may have noticed in my last couple of reading vlogs, we have done some FaceTime study sessions together because we're both very busy with school, and Ashleigh is now done with uni, and she wanted to send me a book as a gift to say thank you because it really helped her to do the FaceTime study sessions and everything, and that is so sweet, and she really did not have to do that. But yeah, it is so kind. So I received the package in the mail today, and I know what book is inside, but still I want to unbox it on video because I'm so excited. And yeah, I'm just going to open it. And yes, it is a copy of the Odyssey, how do I say it in an English accent? Anyway, it is a copy of the Odyssey by Homer, translated by Emily Wilson. So Ashleigh's entire dissertation is all about the Odyssey and like other literature, and she mentioned to me that the translation by Emily Wilson is a really good one because it's much more approachable and understandable. Sometimes translations from like old Latin texts or old Greek texts can be very annoying and very difficult when they don't really need to be that difficult. And this one is more written like a book, apparently, a very more of an understandable book. So that is why I was very interested in it, and Ashleigh very kindly sent it to me as a thank you, and I'm like, oh, I'm so happy with it, especially because it comes from Ashleigh, who's like an expert on this book and this subject. So thank you so much, Ashleigh. I am so happy with it. I cannot wait to read it. I've never actually read the Odyssey. I mean, I know the story, but I haven't actually read the official book. So that is going to be so exciting. I'm so excited for it. Oh, I love it. And I love the cover. It looks so pretty, and it's beautiful and it's actually quite big and it's a floppy paper bag, which is so nice. Again, thank you so much, Ashleigh. I'm really happy with it. Well, this reading vlog did not exactly go as planned because now it is Sunday and it's the last day of the Believeathon. The thing that came in between was the release of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins, the new Hunger Games prequel, which I read immediately, and I have an entire reading vlog about that one. So I have vlogged this week, just not for this video. And if you want to watch that vlog, I will leave a link to the video down below in the description box. But please bear in mind that the vlog for The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is full with spoilers because it shows my initial reaction to everything and in the end also a spoiler-filled review. So only watch it if you're up to date and if you have read The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which I feel like a lot of people have done immediately. But anyway, that is why I haven't really vlogged all that much this week, so it is definitely time to update you guys on my reading. So I have been reading The House with the Chicken Legs this week, apart from The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So if you bear in mind that I finished that entire book, I think I've done pretty well with this one. Because I'm now at page 252, so I've read quite a bit of it and I'm pretty sure that I can finish it tonight. So Believeathon is probably going to be just 2 books finished for me, which is not exactly what I had planned, but I did read another entire book in between. Things got a bit chaotic and hectic and I really wanted to read the Hunger Games prequel, so this one took a back seat for a couple of days. But still, I feel like I've read quite a lot of it in 1 week's time, and again, I think I'm going to finish it tonight because it's quite a quick read. And so far I'm also really enjoying it. I think it's very cute and I also really love the writing style. I feel like this book is written in a way that it's very easy to read it very quickly. And I think there are a lot of interesting themes and ideas to this. So far I have to say that Marinka, the main character, I can understand some of her motives and some of her feelings, but also sometimes she's really not that nice. And I guess it's also the point that she learns from that, the things that she's saying and that she's doing. It's hard to explain if you haven't read the book, but of course I haven't finished it yet, and I feel like it's sort of the message that she has to do, like has to pay attention to some other things. But sometimes it's a bit frustrating to read about that she's just clearly doing things that she shouldn't be doing. But overall I think it's so cute, and like the whole concept of the house with the chicken legs is just interesting and fun and sweet. I believe this one is also the first book in a series. Again, not completely sure. I'll have to look into that later. And yeah, I think it's very cute. And again, I will finish it tonight and still give you like my final thoughts within this vlog. Then also still listening to the audiobook of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. So with that one I'm going a bit slower than I usually go with audiobooks, not like a lot, but usually like I was thinking I would finish it this week, and I think I still will, but probably tomorrow or something. And it's still Deathly Hallows. We're now at the final part, and again, I'm not going to keep talking about Harry Potter in these videos because it just gets a bit repetitive. It's an amazing audiobook and I have no idea what audiobook I want to listen to once I finished another reread of the Harry Potter series. It's always so hard to pick the next audiobook. That's why I love rereading Harry Potter, because it's so much more easy to just listen to the 7 audiobooks in a row and know what I'm going to listen to next. And then after that, I'm not sure. I have to pick something else. It's going to be interesting, but that's probably a problem for next week since I still have to finish Deathly Hallows. So that is it for my reading. But then now I also have a very exciting haul. I have 2 different sorts of hauls, and I'm going to start with one that I'm very excited about, that I want to talk about, and yeah, it is all about some bookish items. So you may know that one of my best friends, Brit, over at Basically Brit, has her own Etsy shop, and this Friday she has released a lot of new items and they are amazing. And of course I also have a haul of some of her new items. I'm actually really lucky to already have them because I met up with Brit on Friday, because we do like weekly walks now where we go for a walk on Friday morning, and she already gave me my items so I can show them to you guys. And like, I love them so much because I always love everything that Brit makes. And I'm going to start with the bookmarks because she makes some amazing bookmarks. The first one is this, and it's of a bookshelf filled with books, and I love the color scheme because it's so warm and I love all the colors together. It's very cozy, and of course I can use it for all my books. I love bookmarks so much. And then the next one is this one, which is Positivity. So it is pink and it has a teapot on it, and again, they're very like good material. They're very sturdy, so they won't bend or break that easily. And then the last bookmark is this golden one, which is of a bit of a different material because it's very like golden and shiny. But this one says Stay Wild Moonchild, and it has some stars and a moon on it. It's also a bit bigger than the other ones, so if you have like a bigger book you can use this one, and I just love how shiny and gold it is. And then some of her new items, like new things in general. She has been making notebooks. So the first one is a galaxy themed one. So it has galaxy like doodles on the side, and she has a couple of things with this sort of design. They're really cute and really useful to have on your desk if you want to make some notes, and this one is more like the spacey galaxy purple one. And then of course, because she is Brit and sunflowers are basically her brand, she also has one with sunflowers on them and a couple of other flowers. But yeah, this is like very much Brit. She also has a lot of things with sunflowers on them. And then she also very kindly gave me this sticker, which is also something that she sells now, a new product. She has a couple of other stickers. She also has new sticker sheets, which I think I should get as well. And also very excitingly, she also has new washi tape. So that is also something completely new that she is selling right now. So I will leave a link to Brit's shop down below in the description box, and also to her channel, and go and buy your items now because they are amazing, and she has put so much work and effort into all the new things, and they're so pretty and also very useful. That's also something I like. So if you like cute stickers, cute bookmarks, notepads, and yeah, obviously washi tape, go over to her shop down below and get yours now because they're amazing and I love them so much. And the next up I have a book haul. Yay! I got a couple of new books in the mail this week. Actually not a Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I don't have the physical copy of that one yet. I only have the ebook because my physical copy is taking its sweet time with arriving. It's probably going to be like somewhere next week, so I don't have that one yet, but I do have a couple of others. Of course, I already showed you The Odyssey by Homer, translated by Emily Wilson, that I got from Ashleigh at the beginning of this week. Still so pretty, still so sweet. But then I also got an Amazon order that I placed myself. First of all, I got A Sprinkle of Sorcery by Michelle Harrison, which is the sequel to A Pinch of Magic, which I read for BELIEVATHON last week. Because I loved it so much and I thought it was so cute and so well written, I really wanted to have the sequel. And originally I had planned to read this one for my final BELIEVATHON challenge, where you have to read the next book in a series. But since it's probably not going to happen because I'm only at book 2 of like the 5 books that you have to read for BELIEVATHON, I'm just going to read it some other time, not necessarily for BELIEVATHON or another readathon, but still I want to read it soon because I thought it was so cute. So this one. And then next up I have the 10,000 Doors of January by Alex A. Harrow. This is apparently about a mysterious book, and it's sort of like a story within a story. I don't know much about the details. I only got it because this week, or like last week, the paperback edition of this book was finally released. And I know that Rachel from Rachel Marie's Book Journey really loves this book so much, and she has been raving about it on Twitter at the beginning of the year, I think. So that is why I put it on my wish list a while ago. But since I'm being a bit cheap, I didn't want to spend more money on the hardcover edition. And since I already have so many books on my TBR, I was very much willing to wait until the release of the paperback edition. But still, it is so gorgeous. I love the details on this one, and it looks so pretty. And yeah, another fun book that I want to read soon, and it sounds very whimsical and magical and everything, and that is definitely something that I love in books. And then the last one is a bit of a different book. Well, maybe not too different, but it's The Seven Sisters by Lucinda Riley. So I have heard so much about this one, not necessarily on BookTube, but more in real life. I'm not exactly sure how popular it is in other countries, probably popular as well, but here in the Netherlands, the Dutch translation is a bestseller. So many people have been reading it, and I've heard so much about it in real life from like my mother and friends and other people who have been reading this entire series, and they're really loving it. Apparently it's very binge worthy. It's also the first book in a series because it's about 7 sisters. Their father, or like their adoptive father, dies at the beginning, and they all have sort of like a quest, or sort of like a final message from him to find out more about their background because they were all adopted. And then every book has its own sister that it focuses on. So this is the first one, and then there are a couple of others. I don't know if the entire series is out right now. Probably, I think it's pretty close to the end, if not the end already. So it's a long series, and apparently, as I said before, it's so binge worthy, perfect for summer. It sounds like something that is definitely, you know, a bit of a change from a lot of fantasy or even middle grade. It's so different. Well, not different, it's not like it's a weird genre or anything. It's just something that I definitely crave every once in a while, so I want to have this for the moment that I'm craving it, so I can read it immediately. And that is it for my little haul, or like probably a bit of a big haul, because I'm really not supposed to buy that many books since I already have so many. But yeah, I thought I would show you guys since I haven't done a lot of vlogging this week, so I had to do something to make it up. And here you go, a little book haul to keep you entertained until a longer vlog comes along. It is now Monday and BELIEVATHON is over, but I did finish The House with the Chicken Legs by Sophie Anderson. So in the end I read 2 books for BELIEVATHON to Journey to the Stronghold, which isn't the 5 that I wanted to read, but still finishing 2 books is better than finishing no books at all. And my final thoughts on The House with the Chicken Legs is that it's a very cute book with a very important message. I loved all the friendships and family relationships within this story, and I thought it was very well written. I still prefer A Pinch of Magic a bit more, I guess. The House with the Chicken Legs is more of a 4-star read, whilst A Pinch of Magic is a 5-star read. But I loved both of them very much, so very happy with the books that I read for BELIEVATHON. I had a great time. Definitely going to participate in the 3rd version that's going to be held in November. That has been announced yesterday. And I definitely need to read a lot more middle grade, because my experience with them from this readathon have been very positive, so I really should make more of an effort. And I also finished Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, so I also finished another Harry Potter reread. It's the end of BELIEVATHON, it's the end of this Harry Potter reread, so I feel like it's such a good end of this vlog. Of course, I love Deathly Hallows as always. It's a very good ending to a series. It's like one of the best endings to a series ever. Love Harry Potter so much. Again, not much else to say about that one. And I think that's pretty much it for this reading vlog. It has been a bit shorter and it has been mostly a book haul basically, but I still hope you liked it. And yeah, if you did like this video, this reading vlog, then maybe go subscribe or leave a comment, a like, whatever. Things like that always really help my channel, so I would really appreciate that. But of course, do whatever you like. And then hopefully I will see you again very soon in one of my next videos. Bye!